The real reason dogs sniff everything. Unbelievable. Picture this. You're walking your dog through the neighborhood, and what should be a quick stroll turns into a stop every 5 steps routine because your furry friend has to sniff everything. Fire hydrants, bushes, lampposts, even a random patch of grass, nothing escapes their nose. Have you ever wondered why dogs are so obsessed with sniffing? Is it just a quirky habit, or is there something deeper going on? Stick around, because what you're about to learn will change the way you see your dog's superpowered sniffer. The superpower of a dog's nose. Let's start with some mind-blowing science. A dog's sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. To put that into perspective, if your nose could detect a teaspoon of sugar in your coffee, a dog's nose could detect the same teaspoon in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. And here's the kicker. Dogs don't just smell better, they smell differently. While we might walk into a room and think, it smells like pizza, your dog can break that smell down into individual components. Tomatoes, cheese, oregano, even the brand of pepperoni. It's like they're walking around with a super high-tech chemical analyzer. But why do they sniff so obsessively? Sniffing out the world. For dogs, sniffing is their way of exploring and understanding the world. Imagine if you could walk into a room and instantly know what everyone ate for breakfast, who sat on the couch, and what time they left, all from a single whiff. That's what it's like for your dog. When your pup sniffs that fire hydrant, they're not just smelling metal or paint. They're gathering information about every dog who's been there before. It's like reading a neighborhood gossip column. Who's new in town? Who's feeling a little under the weather? Who's looking for a play date? That quick sniff tells your dog everything they need to know about their canine community. Fun fact, dogs can smell time. Yes, you heard that right. Dogs can smell time. Here's how it works. As odors change throughout the day, dogs can detect the subtle shifts. This is why your dog seems to know when it's almost time for you to come home. They're literally sniffing the timeline of your scent, fading and returning. How cool is that? It's like they have a built-in time machine in their nose. The mystery of butt sniffing. Okay, we can't talk about sniffing without addressing the elephant, or rather the dog butt, in the room. Why are dogs so obsessed with sniffing each other's behinds? Believe it or not, this isn't just a gross habit. It's actually an incredibly sophisticated form of communication. A dog's anal glands release unique scents that tell other dogs everything from their age and gender to what they ate and how they're feeling. In a way, butt sniffing is like a polite handshake, or maybe a really intense LinkedIn profile for dogs. It's how they exchange personal info and establish relationships. A nose with 2 jobs. Here's another wild fact. Your dog's nose has 2 separate airways, one for breathing and one just for smelling. This means they can sniff something and breathe at the same time, keeping that info flow constant. Plus, dogs have an organ called the Jacobson's organ, located on the roof of their mouth. This super sniffer tool allows them to detect pheromones, which are invisible chemical signals related to mood, mating, and territory. So the next time your dog is deeply focused on a single sniff, remember, they're basically running a full investigative report. Dogs' incredible noses aren't just for fun, they save lives. Search and rescue dogs can sniff out missing people, even if they're buried under rubble or snow. Medical alert dogs can detect changes in their owner's body chemistry, sometimes warning them of seizures or low blood sugar before symptoms appear. And let's not forget bomb-sniffing dogs and conservation dogs, who help protect endangered species by sniffing out their droppings. These pups are true heroes, all thanks to their remarkable noses. Why do they sniff the same spot again and again? Ever notice your dog sniffing the same patch of grass over and over? This might seem strange, but it makes perfect sense to them. Smells change over time, and your dog is essentially rechecking their notes to see if anything new has happened since their last sniff. It's like rereading a favorite book and discovering a new detail every time. For dogs, sniffing is an endlessly fascinating activity. How you can help your dog's sniffing habit. If your pup is a sniffing fanatic, don't worry. It's actually a good thing. Sniffing isn't just about gathering information. It's also mentally stimulating and helps your dog feel more engaged with their environment. Want to make sniffing even more fun for your dog? Try these tips. Sniffery walks. Let your dog lead the way and take their time exploring scents. It's like a vacation for their nose. Scent games. Hide treats around the house and let your dog sniff them out. This turns their natural talent into a fun game. Scent training. Consider activities like tracking or nose work, where your dog can use their sniffing skills in a more structured way. Final thoughts. So why do dogs sniff everything? Because it's their way of reading the world, making connections, and even finding joy. Their noses are nothing short of miraculous, and every sniff tells a story we can't even begin to imagine. Now we want to hear from you. What's the funniest or most surprising thing your dog has ever sniffed? Share your stories in the comments below. We can't wait to laugh and learn with you. And if you loved learning about your dog's incredible nose, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more adorable dog content, and don't forget to give your pup an extra sniff-filled walk today. See you next time, dog lovers.